I would like to request all to put your hands together for sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Technical team, Mishraji, technical team, I would like to have that board also, the smart board. Okay, it's not working. So any presentation? Okay. I think sir. So without delaying, we would like to start our session. So this faculty development program on academic and administrative leadership for higher educational institutions is to enhance our leadership qualities. So it's a kind of selective approach. Some selected participants have been given the opportunity to take part in this faculty development program. So I would like to hand over the responsibility of this session to our esteemed guest. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I would like to convey my gratitude to all the esteemed faculties, including the organizing committee of this FDP program and director in charge. Uh, Thank you very much. And it's a very good moment for me for standing in front of you all esteemed faculties. And I'm trying to speak on the issue. And at the end of the lecture, of course, we'll interact on the issue. If I get something to learn from you, and also I'll take this opportunity also. So the first session, I have been given two sessions. One is strategic planning and policy making in higher education institutions, and the second half deals with the governance and the uh, regulatory regulatory bodies in higher education institution. So in the first part, strategic planning and policy making, if I would like to start, I'll say before going to this topic, we need to think about what are the present scenario of our higher education institutions in uh, from the aspect of facing some burning problems. And what I have observed right now, we are facing three broad challenges. The first one is changing of technology. If we think about why our old education system is not at par with the present scenario, the main reason is the changing of technology. Just after 1986 to 2020, in this period, the technology has the highest contribution to change all the parameters which were not included in the earlier education policy 1986. So technology is one of the in the higher education institution where we need to think from different aspect. And the second one is the competition. You know, right now it's not like that only government institutions are providing the education. It's not like that. Rather, the are enjoying these educational sectors, considering as a business field, because also you'll find the big flags. They are providing that a plus NAC accredited university, this university, that university. So they are challenging. They are giving the challenge to whom? Us, the government institutions. They are bearing the signboard that we are A++ accredited university. So what about our position, our college, our universities? There is not a single institution of Tripura is in the list of NRF ranking, maybe in the 100, right? No college, no standalone college or university, either private or government. Nothing is found. But there are different institutions in different states, those who are bearing this type of accreditation. Because when we also search the best university and college for your child, for your ward, you also search the NRF ranking, right? And accreditation. So these two parameters, definitely these two parameters are considered for those working who are working in the government institutions. We are facing this problem, funding pressure. Now, why I'm going to discuss these 3 points, these challenging 3 points. Why? Because there is a connection with this strategic planning. How? Now, sorry. What is strategic planning? If I want to understand, then the present scenario, the present scenario of our higher educational institutions must be considered. Because strategic planning deals with 2 points. One is the present scenario, and the other is the where we want to go after a certain period of time. I repeat, just it's planning, but the word strategic is incorporated with this word planning. So it means that it's a long term planning, it's not a short term plan. So strategic planning means it's a long term plan. So when you will be capable to make a long term plan, if you are very much aware about your present situation, and if your vision is clear where you want to go after a certain period of time. This certain period of time is not the short term period. It's not a 1 year or 2 years. It may be 5 years, it may be 10 years, it may be 15 years. After 15 years, where my institution will be, that vision is to be clear. And now where we are. So these 2 points, I'm here, I want to go there. Now I want to make a bridge. That bridge is called strategic planning. So this is strategic planning. So strategic planning means you have to make a bridge, and following this bridge you are ready to shift from present situation to the future situation. And the first point is long term and systematic process. Of course, any management technique is a systematic technique, it's a scientific technique. So long term and systematic process defines a direction and future goals. Of course, there will be certain direction, right? If you do not have the goal, you will not have any right direction. Certain one man was asking one old person where the road goes. He's asking some pedestrian that where the road goes. Then the old man replied, "Where you want to go?" And that man is saying that, "No, I want to go where the road goes." Then the old man replied, "Then you take any road." Understand? Then you take any road because you don't have any goal. So I am saying that defines direction when if there is a strategic plan. If you have the goal, if you have the vision, then defines direction. Direction will be specified. I want to go there. And of course, aligns resources with mission and vision. Now you have the fund, you have the resource, you can utilize the resources properly so that I can touch my vision. Of course, guides decision making across the institution. So this is strategic planning in brief, because our age is like that. It's not, but if I just talk in a form of story, it's possible to keep few words in the brain. So what I'm saying, what is strategic planning? It's nothing but the combination or the making bridge between 2 points of one is of present and another is of future. That is the strategic planning to me, simply. Now, why it is essential? Why it is essential? Because of 3 points I have mentioned earlier. It is changing continuously. So if you are not able to change, your institution will be as back as it was. It is not possible to attract the customers. Now, why it is essential? Because you have to serve the customers. And what is this? This the new definition or modern definition of marketing is that American Marketing Association is saying that the marketing is the process to identify the need of the consumers. The first point, you have to identify the need of the consumers. Now, here the consumers are directly students, indirectly parents, society, nation, and of course the teachers. So, what is marketing? Have to identify the need of the consumers. And according to their need, we have to produce the product or service. We are producing the service. And after production, we have to make available this service to the consumers, and we have to satisfy their need. If it is possible to satisfy the need of the consumers, then our product or service would be sellable. Otherwise, nobody will be there to buy our products. It's not like that. We'll think after 5 years, after 10, let others do. It's not like that. If we think in this direction, we have to we have to we have to satisfy the need of the consumers. And it's maybe like that we are not able to satisfy the consumers at the highest level, but it may be like that if we follow the scientific rules and regulations of the management, it may be like that we will be able to satisfy up to a certain extent, right? And every nowadays every student, every guardian, every consumer has a pre-plan. What will we do after getting this certificate? During our age, we are not like that. We have got the opportunity, we have admitted, sir, we have admitted, and after getting the certificate, we were searching for or looking for job. But now the students are asking, what would be the benefit of getting this certificate? In my college also, General Degree College, you know, 25% is the dropout. And what is the reason? The reason is nothing but the earning. All the students are after school first, they are taking the admission first, and admission is secured. Now they are searching for earning money. And at least 20% students are able to earn money during their college life. But at our time, it was not like that. We are concentrated on these studies. So what I am saying that every student, every consumer is looking for the satisfaction. They have the expectation. They have the expectation. Now we need to identify what they expect, what the students, what the society, what the nation are expecting from our education institution. If we are capable to provide them that of more, then the students or customers will be highly satisfied. If we are capable to satisfy as per their expectation, they will be satisfied and they will come. And if we are failed to provide the service, below level, they will be dissatisfied and they will not come into our institution and they will suggest others, don't go these institutions. So this is the main point why it is essential to materialize this strategic planning. So all these are sub points. Number one, alignment with the national educational goal. What the nation wants, we have to keep it in mind. NEP has come, NEP has been implemented. So strategic planning also should be aligned with the national education policy. Second one is rapid changes, as I'm saying, technology, labor market, student demographics. All these parameters are changing. So we need to make the plan, strategic plan. Strategic plan is fixed. And in every year, we'll take another plan, keeping the strategic plan under consideration. That is called tactical plan, short-term plan. Right? Strategic plan is clear. Suppose our strategic plan of this university is to make this campus the number one campus in the Northeast India. So this is our strategic plan. Second, improves resource allocation, budget, facilities, staffing, strengthens institutional accountability and performance measurement, and shared governance. So for these purposes, strategic planning is essential, and we are doing it. It's not like that. I'm just saying I'm telling that you just implement from tomorrow. Not like that. This college authority, these managerial body is already doing this kind of job. Strategic planning is there. Their vision is there. Their mission is there. We are through FDP. We are just sharing what is our correct path. We need to think about it once again. So yes, what I'm saying. Now, components of strategic planning. The first one is the which one? Mission or vision? First component is mission or vision. Sir, Nandulal sir. Which one is first? Mission or vision? It's not mission, it's vision. Vision comes first. Yes, vision comes first. Then mission. So I have written intentionally. Why it is written, you see. What is the meaning of mission? If you go through the management books, you will get the definition. Google, you will get the definition. But only one point for professors. I like this only single word. Why this mission? What is mission? Why? What is the purpose of the mission? Mission is the answer of one question. Why do we exist? কিসের প্রয়োজন সংস্কৃত ইউনিভার্সিটির? So we have this mission. And what is vision? Where do we want to go? As earlier also I have emphasized, where we want to go, that is vision. The vision is to make the campus number one in Northeast India. And mission is to provide the best education of this locality. Right? The students who will enter into the campus, we need to provide the highest level of education. This is our mission. And vision, we need to be the number one in the country. That is the vision. So vision and mission, there is a difference. Vision is at the highest level and mission comes. If we are able to fulfill every mission, then the possibilities there, we can touch the vision. Now, environmental scanning. Now, how it is possible to make the strategic plan? First is vision statement, second is mission statement, third point comes this environmental scanning. And you know what is this SWOT analysis? SWOT analysis, SWOT stands for strength and weakness, opportunities and threats. These four parts are there. We know everyone. This strength and weakness, this is internal. Strength and weakness, this is internal. And opportunities and threats, these are external.
Strength, suppose, what is my strength? What is the college's strength? The good infrastructure, good number of faculties, these are strength. Weakness, we are we have a less quality number of students. That is weakness. And opportunities and threats, this comes from the environment. So, like as threats, the communication barrier for the students to reach in the college, that may be a barrier, threats, right? Opportunities, government is helping us, that is opportunity. So, we are trying to make a strategic plan. We need to make the list of the strengths, list of the weakness, list of the opportunities, list of the threats, because these are important. If we see that strengths are there, so many strengths we have, comparing with the other institution, if we see that we have the opportunities comparing with the other campus, if we see that we have less number of weakness and threats comparing with the other institutions, we can stand on our foot easily. And if we see that we have some weakness, we can remove these weakness gradually through training, through development, through spending fund, and so on. If we have threats, we have to fight with these threats because it's external. It's external. State government is not cooperating. Suppose, then we can take the help of central government. So threat, we are facing the threats. We are local support is not there, so we can take the strength. We can take the support of the state government. Local is not supporting. So threats, opportunities, weakness, strengths, we need to consider. Considering all these factors, and now it is called pastel. It is also like a SWOT analysis, but it is somehow considering more factors like as political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental factors. Because now environment is a great issue, so it must be also considered. So environmental scanning is the third point to make a strategic plan. Because without considering all these factors, if you make the plan, that plan cannot be materialized successfully. You have to face a lot of problems. So better you just concentrate on these right? And of course, it is within a few days or overnight. It may be 3 years. So mission would be like that to remove this weight the next year. 1 year mission like would be like that to eradicate some other threats and all these things. And in these ways, gradually we will be able to build the goodwill, reputation, and of course, ultimately, be a brand. So, this environmental scanning is very important, and strategic goals. Sorry. কোথায় যাবে? হ্যাঁ, ব্যাক করতে হবে। ওখানে বললো টাচ করলো না। আরেকটা। No, আরেকটা। Yes. Strategic goals and objectives. So, if you search the book or Google, you will find so many points. But I'll say these four important points. First one is mission statement. Second one is vision. Vision first, vision, mission, and you scan the environment. What is in favor of you? What is against of you? Then you set your strategic goal and objectives, right? Multiple objectives will be there. We need to concentrate on the building of infrastructure, recruitment, selection, procedure, and all these things will come into the goals and objectives to reach the goal. Now, whatever reversing. So, these are the examples. What may be the objectives, improve teaching quality, enhance the research in output, increase student success and ability, resource allocation, implementation plans, and performance indicators. These are the examples which may come. And key performance indicators for an educational institutions. We need to check every year. First one is teaching, learning, academic excellence. We are talking about a strategic plan, right? So the plan is created mission statement, and now it's can. Now we need to achieve this. And how do we achieve? You have to focus on all these points. Considering the higher education institution, if it is in corporate sector, it will be different. If it is in a social organization, it will be also different. So, under teaching, learning, and academic excellence, of course, the first thing is student-teacher ratio, faculty qualification, innovating teaching methods, curriculum design, revisions, academic flexibility, student performance in semester exam, graduate attributes achieved, all these things will come. Research, innovation, and extension. And under this point, these will come as per UGC guidelines, all these things will come. Research publication, each and everything, citation, patents, file and granted. So, the thing is that if we work on teaching, learning, academic excellence, can you tell me which one is the most important point? All these points are important. Student-teacher ratio, faculty qualification, innovative teaching, learning, curriculum design, student performance in semester exams, graduate attributes achieved. Which one is the most powerful output? Yes, the last one. This is the student performance and the attributes achieved. Ultimately, after graduation, what they can do? What is the ability of the students to perform? This is the most important thing. And why I'm asking, in this point also, you see, this is research, innovation, extension, publication, citation, patents, all these things. Now you can tell me which one is the most important, what the society is expecting from you. I do have a lot of publications. So what is the benefit of the student? That is my credit. I will get the average score. I get the score, say. So what is the society's benefit? Society is looking for which point from this research. In earlier one, we have seen that session. What is the student's benefit? Community outreach. This is also the one point. Right. And participation. Okay. Another one. Everyone. See, community outreach. Your institution is Lembuchora, right? So you can reach the locality up to a certain extent, maybe 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers. But at large, which point is more important to all across the state, across the country, across the globe? Which point may serve the need of these people? Which one? Research project. Okay. Next. Next. Yes. This is the third patent. Patent. And this, do you have any idea regarding the number of patents applications in our country? Patent comes intellectual property right, na? Intellectual property. Patent, copyright, etc. come under the patent, this intellectual property right, IPR. Now, you see, I do have good number of publications in Scopus or peer review. What is the benefit of the society? I don't think it's because I do have also some publications and writings, all these things. But what you have to do, I'm telling one other story. In one day, I was in a hospital, and one boy, he was sitting elsewhere, he came to me and asking me, "Sir, are you Arjun, sir?" I was like, "Yes." Sir, আগে প্রণাম করলো তারপর বললো যে স্যার I have read out your book written on business ethics, and I asked him in which place you are studying, and he's saying that Ahmedabad. Understand? So I teach the students inside my classroom, but I taught that student who was not inside the classroom, but in other classroom. So patent and intellectual property right is like that. You have invented, you have some innovative idea, you have written one formula to make some to solve some problem, and that can be used by the people, or that can be used by some other persons for the benefit of the society. That is the highest outcome from this heading: research, innovation, and extension. You are here, but your invention or your innovative idea is used by someone else and you don't know. That is the main outcome from this point. All these points are important, but until or unless this research result comes in this way, it will not be accepted by the society. And when the society will know that the professor of that university and college has discovered this, they will also respect us. Now, regarding these patents, where is our country's position? In the year 2023, China has applied for 11 lakh patents. Right. America, it is more than what is the figure? Maybe 3 or 4 lakhs. And for India, it is 64,000. So this is our scenario. And last 2 years, India is performing well in case of patent rights. Double-digit growth. In spite of that, we are lagging behind than China, America. So this is our position because of patents. So research, innovation, extension, this is also an important part under the heading of strategic planning to reach our goal. The third one is infrastructure learning and learning resources. We know classrooms, laboratories, research, these are the points where we can emphasize to make our plan success, strategic planning. Right? So, library resources here, hostels, sports facilities, green campus, accessibility for differently able students. All these points are important, equally important. We cannot leave one point and emphasize the other point, but I think all these points are similarly important for our growth of an higher education institution. So this is infrastructure and learning resources. The next one is governance, leadership, and management. Right? Vision alignment. Already I have explained. Transparent administrative process. This is also most important. And faculty recruitment and retention, performance appraisal, staff development, leadership efficiency, and decision making, internal quality assurance. All these things come under the head of governance, leadership, and management. Student support progression, scholarship, career guidance, placement grades. So once again, I would like to ask you, which one is most important? Number one, where we should focus. Second one is career guidance, placement rates and packages offered, higher education transition rates, student participation in professional bodies, student satisfaction survey.
Student participation in professional bodies.
Okay.
Competition.
Okay. Huh?
Placement rates.
Yes, this is where we should focus more. Why? Just a few minutes back, I discussed that we need to satisfy the student's need. We need to address the student's need. Now, what is the need of the student? Why students wants to take admission in your institution? What is the first need? Basic need. Basic need, right? We need to look at just Abraham Maslow's need of hierarchy. Abraham Maslow, 105 years ago, 19 in the year 1920, he discovered one motivational theory. This is called Abraham Maslow's need of hierarchy. So he explained, he divided all the needs of the human being under 5 categories. The first one is basic need, physiological need, where food, shelter, all these things comes. Basic need. The second one is security and safety. Basic need means if one boy does not have any food, any shelter, and if you offer, you come in my farm or institution, I will provide all these basic facilities. You work here. You will be motivated and you will work for me. But if a boy having all these facilities, you cannot motivate him. Right? So I need to motivate that boy also. How? Now, if I afford, you are getting only 5,000 for food and clothing purpose. I will give you 10,000. You can make an insurance, life insurance, and your job is guaranteed. You will get pension also. That is security and safety. And he will come, he will leave his job and he will come. And he will work under you. And after, now he is getting all these facilities. After a certain period of time, he will be demotivated and he will not work under you. Then he needs the social needs. He needs status. He wants to be separated from the other employees. Right? So you are giving offer. Oh, okay. So let's say you will be the club member of the Lions Club, and the employer is giving this facility. Social need. সামাজিক মর্যাদা চাইছে সমাজ মানুষকে রেসপেক্ট করো সোশ্যাল দেন স্টিম নিডস তাকে একটু ডিফারেন্ট দেখা হচ্ছে হেড অফ দ্য ইনস্টিটিউশন কারণ হচ্ছে হি উইল বি মোটিভেটেড and the last one is self actualization. Nobody is the boss of that boy, that man. Then the whole organization will work under your decision. So you are the head of the decision. You do whatever you want to do. That is self actualization. So, need theory. So, the first one is the basic or physiological. So, this is the placement rates and packages offered. When a student searching or student is searching for an educational institution, he or she must emphasize on that point first. Placement. Now, only the students that is who are going to admit into engineering and medical colleges, they are searching that point for professional bodies like as law. But the time is coming, they will make a point. What will be the result if I take the graduation of this college? Already this is doing in our degree because I am saying that 25% is dropout. They take the admission. After admission, when they interact with the senior students and all these things, they are demotivated and they leave the job and they are earning. Earning is also very good. They are earning more than 10,000 per month. I just interact with the students. How much you are earning? Well, sir, it is not good. It's 9,000, 10,000 per month. Understand? So they are also calculating what is the benefit of getting the degree from your college and what is the existing benefit. If they see that the existing benefit is better. I'm giving one example. I found one student in the year 20 in Northern College. The student was of commerce, so he is not coming regularly. And I also did not know him. So at the Maruti Jolutu, when I went there, so he said, "Sir, I am a student of commerce of your college." Okay, so you are not doing that, sir. I am giving the exam. I am not going to the college regularly. I am earning here. And after in the year 2024, he has invited me. He has married. He married one of his classmates, and now he is settled down with his life. Graduation completed, marriage completed. So they are looking for the placement, they are looking for the package, they are looking for all these things. And in degree college also, within a certain period of time, maybe 5 years, 10 years, they will think whether it is benefited or not. Otherwise, they will think this one. The time is coming. So they are thinking in this way. We, on the other hand, we also have to think in this way. Whether we are able to address their changing need. If we are not able, we will be sick. Right, sir? Okay. Next, curriculum enhancement and industry linkage. Industry academic partnership, internship, and apprenticeship, skill development, employability enhancement program, advisory board. Where which point is the most important nowadays? Skill development and internship and employability enhancement programs. Next. I believe the first one is most important. Now is the time to collaborate with the industry, manufacturing unit or service unit. And of course, internship also. Internship is for a particular period, maybe for 15 days, or 1 month, or maybe 2 months, not more than 2 months. But this one, industry academia partnership, I visited one university at Gujarat. You know, inside the campus there is a car factory. Inside the university, there is a car factory. They are producing the car. The company has established one unit inside that university. Now you think about the students of mechanical engineering of that university. While they are studying, they are getting degrees. They are becoming expert in practical. They are producing the car. The car is sold out in the market. So after getting the degree, they are at par with the persons having experience maybe for 5 years, 4 years. I forgot this is at Mahasana. If you search Mahasana, Gujarat, you will get one university Mahasana. So our students are telling this kind of facilities. And this is a private university, students will work there. Why the student will take admission to government university? They are getting the practical experience there. So this is, I believe this is the first point. When students will understand, they will give the emphasis on this point first. So this is when we design curriculum, we give importance on that. And interestingly, for due to MEP in Tripura, in the state government's colleges, we are able to implement this internship first time in this year. And fortunately, I was the internship nodal officer at Ramthatu College, and you know, 1,700 students are there, and I was responsible to about all these students within 1 month, because all these guidelines and all these things that comes lately. So within 1 month, 1,700 students have been allotted for internship, and I got it. I was able to do it in 21 offices. I sent all these students, 21 offices, public sector offices, one only private sector. And I have arranged with the permission of principal day after tomorrow one internship summary program. And I'm also inviting one person from Director of Higher Education. What they have learned from the internship, so that the next semester students will be motivated for internship. And I've seen different results. I was there in 3-4 institution at the valedictory session, and I was so happy because this is the first time in Tripura the students have got the opportunity to do something which they want while they are studying. Few students have purchased musical instruments when they were pursuing their internship at music college. So these scopes should be given to the students while we frame out the course curriculum. And we have to keep in mind, we have to satisfy the need of the students. If it is not possible at the highest level, at least the middle level. So, industry academia partnership, internship, skill development, employability, advisory board, and all these things are important. But these first 2 points are very much important for the students. If we are able to provide the skills, depending on these 2 points, it will be wonderful result for the students to cope up with the society's demand. I believe. Now, equity, diversity, and inclusive practices, equal opportunities, we know support as per constitution, we are bound to do this thing, support for first generation learners, anti-ragging, anti-discrimination, social justice, and inclusivity programs. Financial resources management, this also comes when you will make a plan, you have to consider all these things, budget, planning and allocation, resource mobilization, and grant receipt, internal audits, and financial transparency, infrastructure, investment, efficiency, financial resource management. Finance manager will be here for your college or institution, no problem. But we have to know what they are doing, otherwise it will not be possible to control these persons. It's not like that after training we will be able to make a budget, financial budget. It's not like that. But you have to understand what they are doing, what they are, how they are maintaining the accounts. Because after a certain period of time, while audit you will report you as an officer, then you have to comply. Then you have to understand whether the employees are doing right or not. So what you have, what you need to understand what is this. It's not like that you need to be an expert. It's not like that. But basic things, revenue expenditure, capital expenditure, revenue receipts, capital receipts, IRG. So these things must be considered. So you will be able to understand the budget allocation. Sir? Next. So internationalization move. এখন তো this thing is going very importantly because after MEP some one program was there at Delhi, Shiksha Samagam. Then here also Australia, Canada, and another from one state. So there was an agreement between Government of India and these countries. Our educational institution will set up their institute at the outside countries, and outside countries institution will come into our country. Because this is important. It's not like that privatization. It's not like that. Privatization is there, was there, and it is now also. Now, we have to put in mind when the fund inflows in our country, there is a two paths, two ways. One is FII, foreign institutional investment, and the another is FDI, foreign direct investment. When we talk FII, means someone is sitting at America, he is purchasing our shares, he is purchasing our mutual fund, right? This is called FII, only fund is coming, right? And what is FDI? The firm or the institution or the business, they are saying that no, one factory will be established in our country, like a Samsung. They have established in our country after COVID. So this is called FDI, foreign direct investment. They have established their factory here, and our employees, our people are working. They are in marketing, they are in selling, and all these things are doing. What is FDI? One is FDI. One is foreign flows, inflows. There are two parts. One is FII, one is FDI. FDI is always welcome. FII has some problems. FDI is always welcome. So when the foreign university will come here, it is our benefit. Why? Because one student of our country selects the foreign institution for degree and spending a huge amount of money, that is outflow of money from our country to the another country. Now when this university will come into our country, the fund will be inside the country. Economic development will be enhanced due to these activities. So FDI is always welcome, FII is not welcome. So someone may argue that is the government is doing the privatization. It's not like that. It was there. It is here, and it is for our good. And not only NIT, before NIT, some university has already collaborated with the foreign institution. So that is foreign collaboration, international collaboration, and student and facility exchange programs. You know, some I know one student is saying that he has got a scope to pursue 1 year degree at foreign country. Means he is pursuing degree in India, one engineering college. Fourth year will be at America. Up to 3 years in our country, the last year will be at America. So that is the point. Student and faculty exchange program under the head of internal nationalization. Sorry, internationalization. So international conference and seminars, admission of foreign students, joint research and co-publications. These things are going on for our goal, which mission and vision have been set by us. And reputation and social impact, this is very important. Ultimately, the first point, but how the students will select your college or university, they will see two parameters. NIRF ranking. If you have not got the scope to search it, you will find one university and this NIRF ranking list. And if you click on the list, they will give the link of this university. Plus, in 1 year, how much students have been admitted, what is the rate of placement, and what is the package. All these things are given. So it becomes very easier for the parents, for the stakeholders to select the right university and college. So this is NIRF and NEC. We give emphasis on these 2 points, NIRF and NEC ranking. So when we will make the strategic planning, we need to focus our this point also. How we can enhance our ranking, how we can add our values, community development projects, societal contributions to outreach, environmental and sustainability contributions, institutional branding. The most important point is number 1. Right? The most important point is 1. If all these points are fulfilled, then of course 1 will be good. One will be the positive in sense. So, reputation and social impact of the institution. Now, I am talking about the importance of strategic planning. Improves competitiveness, enhance decision making, align programs with the social needs, ensures efficient resource use, promotes accountability and quality improvements. Is there any doubt? All these are easy points, so we also focus on these points by we taking decision. Competition, the first challenge I told one of the three first challenges I discussed, the first slide, technology, changing of technology, competition, and finding problem. Right? So you see, for all of you, good planning, this competitiveness will improve. Enhance decision making, align programs with social needs, ensure efficient resources use, ensures efficient resource use. This is called fund management. The point was there, shortage of fund, funding problem. So when the fund is short, you need to use proper management. This is called financial management. So the main objective of the financial management is to use minimum amount of resource and extract the maximum benefit from the investment. That is the main objective of the financial management. Financial management consists mainly two points. One is inflow of fund and the other is outflow of fund. Right. So objective is of financial management, use minimum amount of fund and get the maximum benefit of fund. So that is the point saying if your planning is well, planning is good, then it ensures efficient resource use and of course promotes accountability and quality improvement. Now, what is policy making? We have spent 1 year or 1 hour on strategy planning, right? And we have now 50 minutes. We'll talk regarding policy making. For strategic planning and policy making. Strategic planning is a long-term goal, right? And what is this policy? Policy is nothing but the rules, guidelines, and programs to fulfill the strategic plan. Right? So the first line is C. Formal rules guiding institutional operations. How the institution will work with an objective to reach our mission and vision. This is called policy making. Now here influences teaching, research, administration, student affairs, ensures consistency, fairness, and compliance. Now, while you will make the policy, we have to keep in mind all these points. So, under this policy making, we can see these 5 policies, mainly in our higher education institutions are considered. The first one is academic ground. On academic ground, we sit together to take some decisions, right? So academic meeting, we can say academic meeting in our university, in our college institutions, where these things are analyzed. What will be the curriculum, assignment, and all these things. In strategic planning, we have seen to reach the goal, we have to concentrate on the curriculum. And curriculum must be like that, all these points will be covered. And one of the point was that collaboration with the industry. Remember? Now we are sitting here to make the curriculum, that is policy. Here the goal or here the operation. This is most important. If the policy properly implemented, then only we will be able to reach our strategic goal. So this is academic, administrative, HR stands for human resource, recruitment, selection, and then process, how this recruitment will be done, how the selection process will be done. There is a long process, and we have to, when you will be the human resource manager or your university will directly organize this interview, then you have to make first a policy because anyone can challenge. If you do not have any policy, then you can lose the point. So policy will be uh, stamped, right? Maybe academic council, maybe senate in the college, university. In our case, this problem is not there. Directorate of Higher Education is there. They are doing it, right? So strategic plan. The management is divided into 3 parts: top level, middle level, and the bottom level. All this strategic plan is taken by the top level manager. So in our case, college, the top level managers are secretary, obviously minister is there, minister, secretary, director of higher education, and in some cases principal. So top level manager. If the decision is taken in the college, then principal, DDU, secretary, teachers council, not higher education secretary teachers council, and some important or senior persons, top level body, that take the decision. So strategic decision is not taken by the ground level or middle level managers. They are already the top level managers. So now you faculties may not be the part of the strategic management, but after a certain period of time, you will get the scope to take the decision. Then you have to frame out the HR rules, how the recruitment process will be completed, when it will be completed, what is the condition, what is the qualification. All these things should be framed out. That is academic under administration, budgeting, procurement, governance, structure, decision, governance. I will discuss in the second half. Student, regarding student, we can take decisions, admissions, scholarship conduct, research, ethics, intellectual property, grant management. So now it is clear what is strategic planning, what is policy. In case of policy, we'll frame out the different roles to